going to talk about something that nobody really wants to talk about, but we probably should. Parasites. They're not just a third world problem. They're not just something that travelers pick up or people who forgot to wash their hands after handling their pet. Parasites can be sneaky, subtle, and more common than we'd like to admit. Especially if you have pets or small children, eat sushi, garden without gloves, or you let your kid eat that half-eaten cookie that they found under the couch. I'm Brandy, a certified clinical herbalist and the founder of Little Prairie Herbal Apothecary. I work with a lot of different folks, but especially women who are 35 plus who are ready to address the root cause of fatigue, bloating, rashes, and just feeling plain off. And yes, sometimes that root cause is worms, protozoa, or invisible gut bullies living rent-free. But don't panic, we've got herbs for that. I'm going to tell you a quick, slightly embarrassing story. A while back when my daughter was really little, she started complaining about her tummy hurting. And at first, I chalked it up to maybe too many snacks and not enough veggies. But then she mentioned something that no parent really wants to hear: itching in very uncomfortable places, especially at night. And wouldn't you know it, a few days later, I started feeling the same way. It was pinworms. And pinworms are more rampant than head lice, believe it or not. We did a gentle cleanse using child-safe herbs and natural support. For kids between 2 and 12, I like to use a milder approach. So for her, I made tinctures of garlic in tiny doses, food-grade diatomaceous earth sprinkled in her applesauce, and I gave her pumpkin seeds as a regular treat. We had herbal teas with clove, thyme, and chamomile, and we also ate papaya with the seeds still intact. Now, these are both a delicious treat, but why do they help? Pumpkin seeds paralyze the parasites, and papaya is just gut healthy in general, but it's great for flushing out those parasites when they're paralyzed. And in a few days, we were sleeping better, more peacefully, and no more nighttime itchies. We also made sure that both of us were getting enough fiber to help flush out all those dying off parasites. So yeah, that's the vibe we're going with today. But before we get into the herbs, do yourself a huge favor and grab my free Home Apothecary Checklist. It's got 36 must-have herbs and tools you'll want to grab for making your own herbal wellness kit, and several that we're going to be talking about today, and it's in the description below. So what are parasitic herbs? These are anti-parasitic herbs that don't just kill worms. They create an environment within your body that parasites hate. It's bitter, it's hot, it's oxygen rich, and it's inhospitable to parasites. They work by stimulating digestion and bile because a sluggish gut makes a great parasitic playground. It increases peristalsis so you can flush them out a little bit better, speeding up the digestion, and helps break down biofilm of the bugs so they can't hide. So let's talk about some of these herbal bouncers. Wormwood. This is very bitter, very strong, and highly effective. It's a very classic anti-parasitic, and it's been used for centuries, especially for roundworm and pinworms. It's best taken as part of a blend, and it's very potent, and it's generally indicated for short-term use. It pairs beautifully with things like black walnut and cloves. Black walnut is astringent, bitter, and rich in jugulon. This is a compound that parasites absolutely hate. It helps clear up intestinal parasites, fungus, and bacterial overgrowth. It's best taken as a tincture from the green holes. It's definitely not for long-term use, but it's very powerful in short-term cleanses. Cloves. This is often added to parasite protocols to kill the eggs, not just the adult. It's also antimicrobial, and it helps with bloating. And a bonus, it smells like fall and parasitic revenge. Garlic's a great one. It's nature's antimicrobial powerhouse. It helps eliminate unwanted gut guests, supports the liver, and stimulates digestion. Raw is best for parasites, but let's be honest, not everyone's ready for that level of social sacrifice. You can use it in infused oils or encapsulated. Neem is a great one. It's used in Ayurvedic medicine for parasites, skin issues, and blood cleansing. It's very bitter and amazing for disrupting parasitic life cycles. It's also antifungal, antibacterial. It's great in capsule form or tinctures. Oregon grape. This is high in berberine, which is antimicrobial, anti-parasitic, and liver supportive. It stimulates bile, supports elimination, and helps your detox organs pull their weight. It's great in blends, especially for chronic gut issues. Thyme is antibacterial, antifungal, and anti-parasitic, with a sweet little side of carminative power. It's great for gas, cramping, and gut tension related to bug battles. Use it as a tincture, a tea, or a culinary infused oil. A quick safety note, anti-parasitic herbs are very powerful, so they need to be used wisely and not overdone. And always support elimination pathways. That means poop, pee, and sweat. If you start killing bugs, but nothing's moving out, you're going to feel like absolute garbage. Make sure you're hydrated, you add fiber, and you're supporting your liver, and make sure you get plenty of rest. And as always, it's best to work with a trained herbalist, a naturopath, Ayurvedic practitioner, or a supportive medical provider for cleanses like this, especially if you have chronic conditions or are taking medications. Parasitic cleanses are usually done in a shorter protocol that are anywhere from 5 to 14 days with a break. Things like wormwood, black walnut, and cloves are great in a blend as a classic combo, making sure that you're pairing them with bitters like dandelion or Oregon grape, making sure you're taking plenty of fiber like flaxseed and psyllium, and also supporting your liver with things like milk thistle. And don't forget to take binders. Once these bugs start dying off, they leave behind waste, and you want that out of your system. Bentonite clay is easily accessible. It soaks up toxins like a sponge and can be taken in water or capsules or even added to smoothies, but it is kind of gritty. Activated charcoal binds to parasites and waste and eases die-off symptoms like brain fog or nausea. Zeolite is a volcanic mineral that can bind to heavy metals and parasites for cleanup. Binders need to be taken at least an hour away from herbs or medicine so they don't absorb the good stuff that your body needs. Some signs that you might need some parasite support. You're constantly bloated. You're craving sugars or carbs all the time. You have itchy ears, nose, or even an itchy bum. Brain fog, rashes, or mysterious skin stuff. Mood swings, anxiety, or even depression. Or you grind your teeth at night. Parasites don't always show up in stool tests. Sometimes your symptoms tell the story loud and clear. If this gave you the heebie-jeebies but also kind of made sense, you need to make sure to grab my Home Apothecary Checklist. It'll help you start building your own plant-powered toolkit so you're not Googling at 3 a.m. wondering if you're hosting microscopic squatters. The link's in the description below. And also, if you found this video helpful or horrifying in the best way possible, make sure you tag your friend who eats gas station sushi or lets their dog lick them on the mouth. And stay tuned for next week while we'll be talking about carminative herbs for gas, bloating, and gut drama. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.